guys? Welcome back. That was loud. Today we're bringing back a classic, something we haven't done in a while: sleight of hand in slow motion. Basically, I'm going to be criticizing myself on some sleight of hand and bringing these down to 120 frames a second to see if we can spot, the moves, to see if they go unnoticed. I believe, kind of a big deal when it comes to sleight of hand. Let's be real. I mean, I think this is going to be flawless. I don't think there's one flash in the entire thing. And just to prove that to you, that's what we're going to look at. So what you saw in the intro is what we're going to be dissecting right now. So strap yourselves in. All right, get ready to type down all those rude comments and like this video. And let's get right into it. All right, here we go. The first move. This is actually a really nice move. As you can have a look-see here, pretty invisible. This move is actually taught by Shin Lim. I learned this about 6 or 7 years ago. I believe it was on Shenanigans. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but it's a very cool move and it happens very fast. So I thought for sure this is gonna fool the camera. Let's have a look. So here we are. Nice and easy, turning the card around, okay. Whoa! Come on. See that again here. Look at this, the second. Whoa! There's not one frame there. Can we go frame by frame? Come on. Oh. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna go frame by frame anymore. Next. Okay, so this is a change, like the drop change, I like to call it. I think I taught it on this channel. It's based off a card reveal, where you put a card where like the selection ends up appearing, so you can't see it here, but then you go. So the selection is here, and then it appears on the top of the deck. It's a gravity thing. I'm sure this one's gonna flop, but let's have a look just to make sure. Here we go. Dropping. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Ooh, kind of cool to see the physics though. Happens so quickly, as you saw by like the intro. You can't really tell, your eye can't follow it, but it's very cool that that you get to see how it works in slow motion with the card flipping around. Next, we got this is a little change that I came up with. This is what do they call this change? I forget what I call this change. Klepto was the steal. The Marvel change, I think, is what I called it. I think they called it Marvel change. And it's really cool. Looks kind of like the clip shift at first where the card changes, but then after that you get an extra little changey. So here we go. Okay, you know exactly how that works. Actually, you don't. You see the card moving, but you don't know what's happening behind. The ace is also a little bit, which kind of gives it away. Let's see, this is the part I wanted to see. Bit of a flash. Not really though. I love this little, look at that. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, not bad, guys. 120 frames. All right, cut me some slack. Jesus. Next, ooh, another change I came up with. This is the slip shift. You gotta be careful when you say that word, not to slip up. You might be saying some other things. This is basically a change that involves like 4 or more cards that you can change the card continuously into another. Released this on Dan and Dave years ago.
Hi, my name is Chris Ramsay and welcome to the Slip Shift. The Slip Shift is a visual color change that literally happens at the fingertips. It can also be used to control a selected card to the top of the deck. I hope you enjoy it.
Let's have a look-see here. Might end up teaching this one day. Maybe take it off the site and just like teach it to you guys. Let me know in the comments. I mean, okay, you get a little bit of that card coming back. Still kind of impossible because you can't really see where it's coming from. I've got this weird claw grip too going on. Yeah, okay, you clearly see where that's coming from. This is a bad idea. I always regret doing these videos. A terrible idea. And the last one. All right, we're just gonna move forward here. Looks better in 24 frames for sure. This one here, this is a DPS. As you can see, completely seamless. I do practice my DPS a lot. Actually, someone called me out and said that my DPS is faked. They said it was faked. I'll let you know right now. That was CGI. But yeah, let's have a look to see how clean this fake DPS really is. Let's fast forward a little bit, we get it. The card goes in. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, there is not a frame, correct me if I'm wrong. You kind of see it there between my pinky. You see like a little shadow. Wow. That is probably the cleanest DPS I've ever caught on camera. Look at this. There's not one frame that you can see. Okay, pinky, like I said, you see like a little shadow, but there's not even... I should have looked at my watch there. My watch turned on would have been a great subtlety. Anything back there? Keep the hand turned, Ramsay. Oh, a little bit there. No, not even. Dude, nailed it. That one is one for the books for sure. What's this here? Oh, so there's a weird setup here. This is the wheel change, but Daniel Madison taught me this probably 4 or 5 years ago. I completely forgot about it. I was looking through like a Rolodex of color changes and I found this one and I thought it was one of the most beautiful changes that I forgot about. And so I practiced it for a good like 10-20 minutes off camera just to make sure I wasn't too rusty, and then put it together. It wasn't too bad. It is a bit of a weird setup here. As I put the card down, you kind of see me fiddling around here and doing some, I'm just gonna speed through that because what we want to see is the change here. So when this change happens, it's really nice. Let's see how this looks like. Not so bad. Okay, yeah, so there's definitely a big discrepancy there. As you can see, moving on. Just a simple Erdnase color change. I do a little bit differently. I out jog the card rather than, leaving it there because I like this little moment of going around. Let me know if that's something you want to learn. Pretty easy change, pretty basic and beginner for anyone getting into card magic. But I don't do this very often, so there's a little bit of pressure on me here. No flash. That's very nice. Oh, a little bit of flash by the pinky there. Okay, a little lining up flash, but again, real time didn't look so bad. Here comes the snap change, guaranteed flawless. Okay, next. Oh, then I drop it off, then I drop off the card here. And kind of make that out too, but again, in real time, it kind of works out. In real life, even better. And when people are drunk, even better still. Anyways, okay, that about wraps it up. That's the, I'm done with these videos. It's quite enjoyable though to see where I have to improve. Surprisingly, I think everything was totally fine because you saw from the intro, nothing really flashed. A few things I could work on. Really impressed with the DPS, the diagonal palm shift. That's about it. Let me know your comments below and what you thought of this idea, and or would you be willing to put yourself in slow motion? Film yourself with a phone, tag me on Instagram at ChrisRamsay52. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Got a few videos coming up this week. We'll see you then Wednesday for another puzzle. Peace.